Ah, okay. Do things work? As soon as I hit a button, it should work. Please work. Hello? Ah, there we go. Hey, look at that. I don't know buttons. Yay! Audio's working. Audio's okay. My ears aren't bleeding. That's good. Okay. Alright, so if we were doing a hey. Did that idol really show up? Or was she like the ghost? Hey. Alright. Back to this song and dance, even though shit happened. Alright, let's figure some shit out. Hang on. Neo San Francisco. Neo San Francisco, rocked by a powerful earthquake. Millions what? Strange, okay. A powerful 8.6 magnitude terror struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. Alright, I can drag it like this. I don't need a scroll wheel. Hey, it's a thing. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams of Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow. We're certainly looking forward to implementing these advancements in earthquake predictions here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. Great. Okay. Okay, so Donovan wrote this. Kira Vicky confirmed as the best pop star in history. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. She's the best like she has. She's the best like. Okay, she's the best. Like she had to be handcrafted to be this perfect. Holy moly. She's the top tier everything, and I'm baffled as to how there's still people out there hoping it to be as awesome and hot and great. They can't. It's impossible for a human to top such achievement. I, for one, welcome our new Roboco Overlord. I don't know. It's close enough. Oh God, what is that? Interview. Gloria. Light and her quest for Tino Award. Oh no. The Augmented. In today's interview segment, we sit with Tino Award nominee Gloria Light. It's an honor to be here with you. It's my pleasure. Tell us everything. Alright. Thanks, YouTube. Ugh. Sorry I had to burp. Cause I just came off of food. I think that's it. Where the It's gonna piss me the hell off, isn't it? Where's the hell is my pen? I need my pen! Because I know shit's coming. My pen. Nobody tells me where I bet. Give me a second, folks. God damn. Okay, from my understanding, some bitch stole my pen. So I'm bringing a pen with me to work, just in case. Good evening! Oh, hi there. I was expecting... How the... Okay, she's new. She's a new character. I definitely don't recognize her, although it's not that uncommon for me to forget. What the? That's a long neck. That is a long ass neck. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma. Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Oh, damn it. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Well, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Oh no! Oh no. How about this one? I'll take it. I'll take it. Wait, was that it? I forgot. I don't know. Yeah, that was it. Okay. We're ready. Time to mix drinks and change. That's the catchphrase of this. Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, what was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of sucks. Huh? I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. Like, that was the signature. To Jill. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine receipt. That's Kira. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. Oh god. Is that gonna be another thing? The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems he had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss. The ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is it true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. I really like the one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! I had to burp, I'm sorry. Don't judge me, I can burp. Hey, you can make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Huh. Okay. Bad touch. I win. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at that bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing. Sounds like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fire in the open? Those are hippies, yeah? He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right words or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. Some action? When was the last time you spent a night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. I shot him, okay? Don't judge me. I can shoot whoever the hell I want. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed Fuckboy over there into the closet ages ago. Okay. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Damn, girl. Yeah? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink. Have you know that my uncle Juan taught me my ventriloquism when I was 12? Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Huh? Ventriloquism? Weird. A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. I don't know. It's bland. Also bland. Are all these is all promo drinks bland? No, that's strong. Why the fuck are they bland, man? I'll take it. I win. No, this looks... Oh, shit. Look, I'm not good at the game, okay? This is my first playthrough. I'll take it anyway, but no tip for you for this one. You know your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a brontini. Then something like cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the songs of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared for such an occasion like this. As always, very perceptive of you. Oh god. Okay. I'm sorry. I need to. Eh. Don't judge me, I can arrange my seat however I want. You know what, I can actually lean back on this thing, hang on. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked a simple site with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was pretty petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using this same name. They want to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It so happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but himself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care, as I take a drink. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. Thought there was an absurd word in there. There's something else that worries me though. What kind of story? That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. You start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damn Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah. You've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometimes for too long. Now that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe also crash for the night. We can have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Okay. Man, you react too nonchalantly. I can words. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I can agree, Jill. Me and Jill are best buds in that regard. That she'll probably kick my ass for being a dumb and not wording good. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. God damn, that's early. That's early morning in my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out with you. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, Big Brandini? Finally, that's the only I know. There's It needs to be big. Here. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. I hiccuped. You know, Brandini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of Vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. Oh, that's unfortunate. So on a weird wheel, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really, most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or...? I don't. It's always from behind, as many filters that I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boob equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of those reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, no. They weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know. Maybe I need to show... Wait, I don't know. Maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something. Give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't know. Show up and save myself the trouble? Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things about next time. Wait, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Is it the small child? Hello, sugar. Oh, it's okay. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, it's gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice: you shouldn't provoke the one serving your drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. I'm gonna get tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. The actor of Night of the ID Snatcher's name was, I almost remembered it. Okay. Yeah, I'll give him a big one. Yeah, I'd say it. Okay. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kinds of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Yeah? Oh yeah. That big titted Lum was here. She came yesterday before the concert, yeah? Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything? I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much do you want? How much for you to spill beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey, kid, do you think Lilum have nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know. So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilum chick, I kept wondering if those tits had nipples. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on the Lilum look good? Oh my god. A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Oh man, this guy. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Ahem. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information with you when you wouldn't share your scoop on a singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called themselves Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how they organized this corrupt full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. One of them. Excuse me as I drink. Yeah. They sent a message over to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're going to release it to the public tomorrow. Now, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. No, it's the wrong drink. Yeah, I should be fine. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard that this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yep. Give me a second. I burped. It had a second round, I'm sorry. Never thought I'd hear about that the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Anna Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She bit them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Ow, my leg. Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggested that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of her stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Ah. I can save. Okay. Just want to double check, don't worry. Ah. It's now safe to keep playing. Don't worry, keep playing. There's nothing for you to fear. Oh shit! Yeah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with... Oh, and I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. No, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put in order. No. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to resign you ASAP after closing. Reassign. Okay, that's reassign. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of all of us. Wait. Hey, if it helps, Brian might be the angriest of us all. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given me any headaches, he said. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Who? The one who bought a levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. Use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway, if I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after all this, just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse for it to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys do know I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Oh shit! Who the fuck is it? Alright. Excuse me, is this the VA-11 Hall A bar? It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, it's say plan. Oh god, what is say planning now? Excuse me? I want a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. Okay, it's the fucking thing. Hang on. The piano woman. That's what it's called. Five, 5, 2, 3, 3. Okay, and all age and mixed. I win! Here you go. Very nice. Thanks a lot. So you know Samus? I'm Stella Hoshi. My pleasure. Oh shit. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes? Yep. In fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this here last time. Oh god. So she left her helmet behind again? Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. valets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. He's been lucky enough to always leave it with people who turn it, at least. Oh, quite a few people. Say's as much of a sociable girl as she is a total klutz. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you this place, or... We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Mickey autograph on that glass? Seems like the glass is the conversation starter. Nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped by here yesterday just before the concert. Really? I mean... She did? Yeah, nice girl. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this star-like signature is her. Yep, this star-like signature is hers. So, your name's Jill, then? Yes. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her song, you're filled with such energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Luckily, I can secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello? Where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah. Don't worry. I take it that was Say? Or Sai? I'm gonna call it Say. Yes. Will you wait for her? I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. One that was prepared in memory of its creator's dearest friend. Oh god. I have to read lore for drinks now! Oh no. Alright. Okay. God fucking damn, really? I know there was a fucking drink here that matched the description I was given. Hang on. Give me a second, hang on. What the fuck? Okay, hang on. What the fuck is going on here, man? I could have sworn somebody mentioned something like that. fuck, dude? Is it not a lore thing? Well, maybe a customer just told to me and I just assumed it was lore written down. God damn it. I'm gonna guess it was a Piano Man, because I'm fucking dumb. I'm sure somebody had said a thing about this. Oh, it's gonna be bad, isn't it? Alright, here we go. Is this the one you had in mind? Oh god, I was right! Oh man, I was right the entire time. Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about the eye, is it? It isn't about the eye, is it? No, it's not. Or at least I don't think so. I don't get to serve many cat boomers, so it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure because of a disease or because of the fad? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit on the weak side because of it, though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks, Jill. Well, I guess I read a bit more than the recipe book. Do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. But the colors, their stories, and the way you need to keep them stored, their designs. It sounds a bit silly when I say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and have been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I manage little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody I don't tend to drink much Unless it's with somebody I don't tend to drink much. Okay, unless it's with somebody I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry I'm late. Welcome. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in the rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby and I climbed down. Climbed down? Took an air cap. Oh. I was just using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safely first. Safety? No. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... You're at it again. You and your cryptic orders always leaving us weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill out with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 fringe weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're sharing. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. Okay. Fringe weaver. Oh god. There's so much alcohol content in here. Two fringe weavers. Oh no, I tossed things over. So? This one's for you, and this one's for me. You said you want whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Oh, yeah, here. Hey, so that's where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunction, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Did I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep, you worried? I'll refrain from it for now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. But with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. And if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading baseless rumors. Oh. Stuff can come out of my mouth, okay? They're gases. Although, you know, shut up. Damn it, stop knocking things over me. Oh. Just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone's on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, do you think they'd stand a chance? You're quite strong, but... I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Does that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what, after I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, say? Nah, I'll just stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Okay. Alright, well, we're here now. Bacon. Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tension growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there were some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say the ones that do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that somebody's shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight divisions. Something about the associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, I think it worries. Yeah, it kind of worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Really, they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. Ow, damn it. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I was picked because he trusted me. Oh, wait, that was her. Well, he said you're such a simpleton that you never give the wrong message. But it's his intention that counts. Oh. Okay. Finally, the Dory has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. Ahem. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you still have a drink. Can I buy you one? Oh. Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. And I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fair. Is that a fucking drink? Huh. One for both? One for each. Alright. Okay, I didn't even know blue fairy was a thing. There it is. Yeah. And then all aged and mixed. Two fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is? So what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes. Say. Yes. Say. Okay, I was right to pronounce it that way. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I want to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. Oh boy. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So if you invite me to a drink because you found me cute, that's the extent of it. I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, Who? Oh yeah, the little one with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looks like a humanoid Matt. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is BEB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skin are merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-133 of Reltud Industries. A model design that can shoot class 5 bullets from its finger. Oh shit! This hoe's got guns in her fingers. Oh man. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentation of Modification Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will either be commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Eh? I'm not in law enforcement. I just do rescue. Even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want to know though, why go through all that with that upgrade? The girl's gotta take care of herself when you're around, you know. I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had, or at least I thought so. No, yeah. Okay then, can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I can tell it's not your default hand mod is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I've gotta go. Yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms or legs once it's self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. Oh, that's a good one. I thought he was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile. I'm writing that one down. Prehensile. Okay. Also, it vibrates. Okay. Extra flexible joints. Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating? Hey, my skin's my first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. And it makes it feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from Lilum. What can you say about me then? Oh god. Jill, poor life choice. Oh, I burped again. Let's see. You're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. It's even a deeper frustration. Something happens that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hunting and hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am. But if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I can stall for some time. Go. Fine. Bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, eh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but... Do you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah, why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on since this morning, and I've just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back when then was skill trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, that. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kind of put my hand in it and got stuck. It was a friend's jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, what did you get my hand out of that? How did you get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to this random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it? Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh? Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was this incident with the TV. I'll admit, my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have been labeled their Z's and S's better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one? Still, Jill's onto something here. Yes she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for the today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. Not correct. Ah, there goes flawless service. I made one mistake, goddamn. Fucking what was the mistake? I need to self-reflect on my mistake. God damn it, I can't remember. Ah, well, I can watch the stream later to see what my mistake was. Ah. Need to the account to renew the membership. Shining Fingered. As a graphic get renewed, she'll have no problem focusing at work today. What? Huh. Okay, I think I'm just gonna read off some stuff and then call it a day there. Alright. Oh god, what is this? Oh no! Mickey comes forward in the last thread. No shit posting allowed. Oh boy. Did that one anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So your childhood friend, it's like one of my Japanese oh no. Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Mickey ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course. Just try to imagine how magical the moment would be, with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. This thread is closed. Alice Rabbit Thread 2, Electronic Boogaloo. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Oh yeah, and I remember the cybercrime unit up the admin's ass. December 17th will come. The second retribution birthday is coming. That font. Oh boy. Spooky font. It's happening. Haha, time for despair. Oh shit. TFW, I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, Cybercrime Unit. I just want to let you know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why you gal so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin, sure. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seemed hard to top. Maybe more leaks. Sounds unlikely. I don't think the government would let that happen twice. But this is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can do. What if that spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like that just for a prank? Not me. You're right, though. It might be someone else. We'll have to wait and see. What was the date again? December 17th. Right, if only we knew more about Target now. Sick meme, sis. These Alice threads piss me off. Fucking e-celebs. What if it has something to do with the terrorism rumor? This thread is closed. Okay. Oh boy. You won't believe this shocking Kira Miki secret. No. Today we'll look at one of the most popular acts of our time. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss this exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye. Well, we tried. Oh. Kira Miki. Oh, well, Alice Rabbit might be a Kira Miki fan. And who isn't? Everyone loves Kira Miki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering, what's my proof for this? Not so wacky theory, and we'll keep reading if you want to. Attack patterns. This one is an easy one. I'm getting tired of you shit, Miss Smizzy. Of your shit, Miss Smizzy. Okay. You know I gotta end the stream when I keep scratching myself in the mouth, so. Prime is up 5% this month. Prime is up 5% this month, officially making it the road to Mega Christmas a dangerous one. White Knights are aware of the situation and have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though recent budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of their personnel. An uphill battle. Poverty and lack of opportunities are no longer Poverty and lack of opportunities are no longer the main cause of crimes. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them more than power. It's no longer about feeding their families, it's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This Mega Christmas will be a very dark one. Oh boy, looks like we're getting into some shit! And with that, I think we're gonna call it here. Because, goddamn, I need it. Alright, so nobody's watching, so I guess people on YouTube will watch? No. Alright. It's over. Leave. And return maybe next week, because I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, or, no. But I stream this on Sundays. So, alright. Ah!